You're watching TAG TV.
Good evening, welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Vishakha Ratan. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Thursday, the 10th of May. India's ruling BJP holds several roadshows in poll-bound Karnataka province. Pakistan Supreme Court extends deadline for corruption cases against Nawaz Sharif. And death toll rises to at least 7 in Kabul terror attacks. And now for all the details, India's ruling BJP and opposition Congress party was seen making the most of the last day of campaigning for Karnataka Assembly elections on Thursday. Elections to the 224-seat Assembly in Karnataka are crucial to poll calculations of both the parties before the general election to be held in 2019. On the last day of campaigning in poll-bound Karnataka, Bharatiya Janata Party or BJP held several roadshows across the southern province on Thursday. BJP's national president Amit Shah began his roadshow with the party's chief ministerial candidate B.S. Yedurappa in Badami town. He expressed his confidence in winning the elections with huge mandate by urging people of the province to vote for change. Karnataka is important to the BJP because it will be its gateway to the south, which is vital to its poll calculations for the general election in 2019. Meanwhile, Congress President Rahul Gandhi held a press conference with Chief Ministerial candidate Siddaramaiah in Bengaluru city. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah will be fighting against BJP's B.S. Yedurappa and Janata Dal's Kumaraswamy for the CM's post in the upcoming polls.
What the Congress wants to do for Karnataka is very, very clear. We made certain commitments and we've delivered on those commitments, and now we have prepared a manifesto that is truly the voice of the people of Karnataka.
Rahul Gandhi has been spearheading the campaigning for Congress in Karnataka, one of the 3 provinces where it is still in power. Elections to the 224-seat Assembly in Karnataka will be held on the 12th of May, where more than 40 million people are eligible to vote. Pakistan's Apex Court on Wednesday extended the deadline for an accountability court to conclude trial in corruption references against ousted Premier Nawaz Sharif and his family until June 9. The accountability court that has been hearing 3 references against the Sharif family for owning assets beyond known sources of income.
Pakistan's Supreme Court on Wednesday extended the deadline for an accountability court to conclude trial in 3 corruption references against former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif and his family until June 9. The cases were launched in September last year following disqualification of Sharif by the Supreme Court on July 28. The Supreme Court had also set a 6-month deadline to complete the cases, but later extended it by 2 months in March. The Accountability Court of Islamabad recently sought another extension to conclude the trial, as the deadline given to it by the Apex Court was to expire on May 12th. The Accountability Court has been hearing a total of 3 corruption references against Sharif and his family for owning assets beyond known sources of income. The court said that the remaining proceedings in the references would be now planned in accordance with the time frame.
Several activists and workers held a protest in the illegally occupied region of Gilgit-Baltistan recently, demanding permanent job status from the authorities. Unemployment rate in the region is on a steep rise, and it is indeed appalling that people who have served for several years in the government are still not given permanent jobs. Protest by teachers, doctors and several government employees erupted across illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan recently, demanding a permanent job status for all the contractual workers. Disgruntled over injustice done to them for several years, the workers demanded their salaries and pensions, which have been put on hold by the government for a very long time.
हम हुकूमत वक्त को बावर कराना चाहते हैं कि हमारे जायज़ मुतालबात को हल किया जाए और हमारी सर्विसेज का तहफ़्फ़ुज़ दिया जाए बसूरत गिलगित बल्तिस्तान ऑल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एसोसिएशन पूरे गिलगित बल्तिस्तान में पुरअमन एहतजाज कॉल देगी और अपने मुस्तक़िली के हुकूक़ के लिए आखिरी हद तक जिद्दोजहद करेगी और बिलाखिर भूख हड़ताल की भी कॉल देगी।
बदकिस्मती से गिलगित बल्तिस्तान में मखसूस तबके को नवाजा जा रहा है। हम हुकूमत के वक्त से अपील करते हैं कि हमें भी मुस्तकिल करने के लिए कानून साजी की जाए। अगर हुकूमत हमारे मसले को हल करने में तवज्जो न दे तो हमें मजबूरन सड़कों पर आना पड़ेगा।
Although the government rolled out Gilgit-Baltistan Contract Employees Regularization of Services Act 2014 earlier to contain resentment among the employees serving in public sector, but on ground the act brought no reprieve to thousands of contractual employees. Gilgit-Baltistan, a part of the erstwhile Jammu and Kashmir province of India, was annexed by Pakistan more than 6 decades ago. It has been under a corrupt administration since then, and locals are struggling for even their basic rights. Death toll rose to at least 7 on Thursday in coordinated blast in Afghanistan's Kabul city. The incident occurred after gunmen set off at least 3 explosions in the city's commercial area on Wednesday.
The death toll in Wednesday's coordinated attacks on police headquarters in Afghan capital Kabul rose to at least 7 on Thursday. The attacks in Kabul's commercial area on Wednesday took place after gunmen set off at least 3 explosions and then battled security forces from buildings they occupied in the latest in a spate of violence to rock the city. The first attack happened in Daste-Parji area of the city, following which 2 explosions occurred in Sarhenau area in downtown Kabul.
امروز افغانستان یک بار دیگه مورد تهاجم کشورهای بیگانه و حامیایشان و بالاخره گروپ‌های نیابتیشان در داخل افغانستان قرار گرفتن و ما شما به حیث یک ملت به حیث یک کشور مجبور هستیم از تمامیت ارضی خود از خاک خود از وطن خود از مردم خود دفاع کنیم.
Islamic State claimed responsibility of one of the 3 blasts, but many officials doubt the group, which has its stronghold in a remote eastern border region of Nangarhar province, has the capacity to mount such complex attacks. Wednesday's attack comes just over a week after twin blasts in Kabul killed 26 people, including 9 journalists, on April 30.
Afghan youth sitting on sofas in front of TV screens usually race cars, play soccer or battle monsters for hours to seek solace from reality. At a time when Afghanistan is witnessing rise in violence, a group of girls and women are busy at work building computer games to bring change amongst the youth and continue the fight against drugs. With violence on the rise, having fun outside the home is becoming increasingly difficult for Kabul residents, with game centers one of the few places in the city where Afghan youth can have a good time. But in the western city of Herat, a group of girls and women are busy at work building computer games. Trained by non-profit group Code to Inspire or CTI, the young coders have created more than 20 games since the center opened in 2015, and their fight against opium has garnered media attention for the message it seeks to spread.
ما فقط خواستیم یکی از مشکلات افغانستان رو به تصویر بکشیم و خواستیم پیام خود ما رو بگیم که ما هم راضی نیستیم که به کشور ما مواد مخدر ذکر کشته و خواستیم که دیدی که خود نسبت به کشور ما داریم کشت زعفران هسته همین به تصویر بکشیم.
Players have to clear poppy fields and drugs derived from opium poppies while dodging soldiers, landmines and drug traffickers, and replace the crop with saffron bulbs in the created game. Government data shows opium production hit a record high in 2017, increasing by 87% from 2016, hitting 9,000 metric tons. With the security situation deteriorating in the war-torn country, an increasing number of farmers are turning to the lucrative opium trade, which governments and the international community have tried to discourage. A protest was recently held in London City against Bangladesh Nationalist Party or BNP over derogatory remarks made against the Hindu community. The protesters demanded an apology from the top leadership of BNP, saying that the remarks incited hate and their religious sentiments were hurt.
A protest was recently held by the secular Bangladesh movement in London City against derogatory remarks made against the Hindu community by the UK wing of Bangladesh Nationalist Party or BNP. The protesters said the incident happened during a public meeting on April 21 in front of the Westminster Central Hall, where the Bangladeshi Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was also present. They blamed Bangladesh's principal opposition BNP and far-right Jamaat-e-Islami party descended on the venue and started using Hindu religious chants in a derogatory manner.
We really condemned some politically violated comments by Bangladesh National Party UK wing, and their religious comments really spreaded a lot of hatred among the community. As a member of Hindu community, we really condemn that act. We demand the apologies from the Central Committee, the chairperson of BNP currently in UK.
The group alleged the BNP, a major Bangladeshi political party, wanted to incite religious hate against the followers of the Hindu faith in both UK and in Bangladesh. They said they had earlier held a press conference and also handed over a petition to police headquarters, but no apology has been made by the BNP so far.
A father-son duo are recycling waste in India's northeastern Imphal city to protect the environment. The duo, with the help of recycling machines and manpower, recycle plastic to save the water bodies.
A father-son duo are effectively spearheading a recycling company in India's northeastern Imphal city. The duo started the firm in 2007 and now recycling plastics with the help of machines and gradual increase in manpower. Plastics are a threat to the ecosystem as they negatively impact the natural environment and create problems for plants, wildlife and even human population.
Plastic waste, if we throw it out, it will pollute soil. I agree that. If we burn it, it will pollute air. That also I agree that. But how to we dispose this plastic, how to recycle and reuse, then how will we free from this pollutant, from this plastic. So my suggestion is that after using this plastic, how to dispose, we have to knowledge its parts.
Keeping in mind lack of recycling industries in northeastern Manipur province, Tompi, along with his 65-year-old father, established SJ Industries to recycle plastics. Currently, as many as 120 types of plastics have been identified. Out of 120, almost 30 are recycled in Manipur, while the remaining ones are sent to Indian capital New Delhi after compression process.
A 3-day exhibition is being held in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. The exhibition aims to showcase skills and talents of female entrepreneurs of the valley. It is displaying both ethnic and Western women wear, pottery and even books. In order to help women entrepreneurs set up their own businesses, a 3-day exhibition is being held in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. The exhibition Kashmir Women Enclave 2018 is being held in the summer capital Srinagar. The exhibition, which began on May 9, aims to give an exposure to the women entrepreneurs who have been unable to flourish their work.
एवरी सेकेंड वीमेन हियर इज़ डूइंग समथिंग, चाहे वो घरों में ही क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं तो उनको लेकिन एक प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिल रहा है और उनमें टैलेंट काफ़ी ज़्यादा छुपा हुआ है. और हमने फिर ये एग्जीबिशन वाला इवेंट स्टार्ट किया. इट्स ए 3-day विमेन प्रोग्राम. मेन पार्ट ऑफ द प्रोग्राम इज़ देयर विल बी एन एग्जीबिशन बाय ऑल बडिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स. उनको एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिले ताकि वो अपनी स्किल्स को दिखा सके.
In this exhibition, around 20 stalls have been set up by women entrepreneurs showcasing ethnic and Western women wear, pottery and even books. Exhibitions have taken place earlier in the valley. An event focusing entirely on women entrepreneurs is first of its kind. Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.
You're watching DAC TV.